Collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the yearly tarot reads. Okay, so we're going to start with the sign of Aries. Let's get some education here first, all right? 2024, okay, so that's 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 is 8, okay? 8 represents victory, prosperity, overcoming fears, challenges, and obstacles. Beautiful. Basically meaning this year is the year of 8. So it's the year of victory, okay? The number one thing I believe is going to be for 2024 is courage. Courage to overcome fears, challenges, or obstacles, to seek out your prosperity, and to have the strength to be courageous, to be victorious. You have to make the attempt, okay? Signs that we're going to be watching out for to let us know that we're not doing what we're supposed to do would be like abuses of power, sources of discord, arguments, disagreements, okay? Anything that makes you feel disgraceful or shameful this year, you should probably look into redirection and figure out where you slipped up or fucked up at, because that's probably not a good sign, okay? For the to-do list this year, we're going to look more towards positive thinking, positive self-talk, positive communication with others, okay? Paying it forward is going to be big this year as well. Hard work is going to be huge, 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 huge. You will get what you give this year. So please put the work in, okay? Making sure that we're showing appreciation, I think, is going to be another really big thing for us this year. It's big or small. Show appreciation for what you have. It's not that time for the sulking and the misunderstood definitions or meanings, okay? If you're having those abuses of powers, those discord, the sources of disgrace or shame, look into why do I feel that way? Why am I getting this vibe off of that? How come I get it here and not there? Take it however it resonates for you. Just understand that when those things come up, that's probably where we really need to do a little bit of our own research on, or try to get a better understanding of why we feel that way. Okay? The stone for this year is definitely going to be citrine. Absolutely. It is the stone for focusing your manifestations, okay? So if we're moving towards things that create victory, prosperity, or overcoming things, that manifestation is where it begins. The idea, the thought, the seed that is planted, okay? That is what's, and then we have to put in the hard work to get there, okay? All right. We are going to do a 12 card spread January through December for Aries. What is going on for Aries? We will start with January. What's going on for Aries? What's going, oh, there's already one flipped. Okay. Two flipped. We're only going to take the first one. I'll put the second one back in the deck, but it is the Six of Cups reversed, okay? So January is going to be Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, that really hard work, okay? Some of us are going to be starting businesses, mastering skills, honing in on our self-discipline, you know, that workaholic, that I'm going to do this because it's going to lead me to success. I'm going to get results out of this. It's going to reward it, or at least at minimum, it's going to assert my confidence. It's going to nourish my ambition. It's going to make sure that my reputation precedes me. Okay, that's that energy of, like, not just the person that'll give you the shirt off of their back, but this is the person that if you need something done, that is the motherfucker you call. That's where that's at. With the Six of Cups coming out with this card too, that's like letting go of things from your past. Okay, so some of you may have to redirect where you're putting your work in at, where you're getting recognition at, okay? So perhaps it's like a career change, or it could be a change in a dynamic, like a household dynamic. This could be someone moving from being a single household into a partnership that leads to that prosperity. Or this could be someone transitioning their lifestyle where you're going to have to put a lot more work into it in January, okay? All right. For some of you, it could just be re-encountering someone you don't want to see in January. It could be having to ask someone else for a job or going back to a previous job because that's where your skill set's at, something to that effect as well. Just, I don't feel like that's the collective energy. That's a specific case. Some of you may be going back to a job that was before that's already had the mastered and just really busting ass at getting shit done in January. Okay? All right. February, Spirit. February for Aries. Knight of Swords reversed. Oh, goodness. All right. In February, some of you might be coming a missed opportunity. Okay? So in January, we're looking or we're doing, you know what I mean? We're moving towards that new job, starting a business, earning an experience, getting a degree, mastering a skill, working our tails off in January. In February, you're going to come across something that feels out of control, or it may be a missed opportunity. Okay? This also could be someone who is a cheater, who is trying to harm you to move themselves up or to pick themselves up. It's like that misery loves company energy. Be careful that you are not being aggressive towards this person, okay? Because aggression with this person ain't nothing but lighting a fire, okay? Like if you show aggression to this person, whether as specifically verbally, if you show this person a reaction, it gives them what they want. And what they want is to see chaos. They want a fight. So at that point in February, you're going to have to decide, is it worth fighting for, or do I need to leave this situation because it's out of control? Okay? March. March for Aries, Spirit. What's... Ooh. Okay. Queen of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Cups. The Sun reversed. And the Star. Okay. We're still being very hopeful. We're settling for something at this point. Specifically if it's at an end. This could be leaving one place to go to another because there's a lack of abundance. Okay? So there could be things happening in March here where there's just like very negligent behaviors. Like if you could be feeling very temperamental, mistrustful of other people, feeling as if you have failed when you haven't. Spending way too much time on material things could be specific in March too, so be careful about what you're bringing in, because the more you bring in, the more you have to push out. To bring in the new, you have to get rid of the old. But if you're keeping the old and bringing in the new, you eventually have too much where it becomes unhealthy. So then you have to make that choice, which is this 8 of Cups coming in, where it's like feeling the need to escape. Like to escape, to self-discover. That energy is going to be coming in March. So it could just be that there's just too much going on in March. That lack of feeling abundance. Like you want to be able to bring people into your home and show them that it's comfortable. You want to go to places where you feel comfortable, where you are humbled, where it is fertile, okay? That's where you want to set your roots at. I just got major pain in my left side. Some of you might experience some health issues that have to do with like some sort of abdominal or lower back pain. Could be key for March here. I don't feel like there's a bad health spell or anything coming. I feel like it's just an irritant. Like there's just an irritant energy around March because you're not getting what you want. You're ready to walk away from all things materialistic at that point because it's just too fucking much. It's like that something's got to give energy. Some of you might be experiencing a miscarriage in March. That's not a collective message. That's specific. So please don't jump in the comments. I'm just saying. I feel like this is more along the energies of like you're holding out hope because the current struggles are not permanent. You're able to walk away and to grow from this. It's just going to take a little bit of time. I feel like with that Aries energy, you're wanting to just move. You're wanting to just get the fuck out, get the hell away. Like, You want things to go your way, and you want them to go your way right now. Whatever's happening is going to need a little bit of time. All right. Let's move to April. End of March, beginning of April is the Aries season here. So happy birthday for you guys in April or March. End of March, beginning of April. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Local Aries here. Yes, some. Yes, some. All right. What's going on in April for Aries? What's going on in April for Aries? Oh. It's like left field. Left field, Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay. What I was just talking about, that irrational desire for change, it is definitely honing itself here in April. There's an energy around you, a lot of it that wants you to be in loss. Okay? So that could be like your bills going up a crazy amount, or having to add something else to the budget, like an unplanned event happens to make your budget kind of, I don't want to say out of control, but it's definitely something that puts your head under the water. We'll put it that way, okay? So be careful about how much of your energy, your money, and your time you are, because the most precious thing you can get is time. Be careful about how much of your time and how much of your energy you're giving to people. Specifically, people that have proven themselves to be someone you need to be aware of in the past. If they've already proven themselves to be a snake, they're probably still a snake. Could be a family member, with it being a pentacle, or it could be your children. Maybe it's an unplanned financial event towards, more geared towards children. Maybe they want to like do an extra sport, or they want to join some sort of club, or they pick up a new hobby and it's expensive. Something to that effect. Okay. Let's see May for Aries. May for Aries. TikTok, Two of Cups. Okay, some of you may have an alignment, an affinity, a partnership, an alignment with someone who you share cups with, you share knowledge of, you have things in common. Could be your medical history, could be your family lines, could be a connection with your careers even. Not that I encourage that, because I don't feel like professional and business should be coinciding, but y'all do you. Seven of Wands, Death, the Lovers, Six of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. Okay. All right. Okay, so what came out to define this Two of Cups? Okay. First, we get the Seven of Wands, which is the courage and victory card here. That's very much so putting in effort to something. And it's putting in effort to end something that is not prosperous. Okay. You're going to be putting in a large amount of energy to disconnect yourself from something else to maintain a new relationship. This could very much so be someone disconnecting from a twin mate to get into a soulmate energy here, because Two of Cups is twin flame, and Lovers coming out is soulmate. Okay, so even though you have a good connection with one person, it's coming to an end. Like, there's a very clear sign that you are supposed to be removed from that. It is a beneficial change for you to remove yourself from that person, so that the new person has room to come in. Okay, the person coming in with this alignment, how you're going to know this is the right person is this person will have prosperity. They will be generous. They will know how to balance everything in around them. They will be actually ready to celebrate, to unify, to create harmony and peace. Okay, that is what they will be moving towards. This person also could be an Aries or a Taurus. I feel like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders about this decision to move from one to the other, whether that's moving to a partnership, aligning yourself to a better career, shifting careers to something that makes you happier or pays you better. Take it however it resonates. That shift that is coming, the person you're going to want to go towards is the person that shows charity, the person that offers a decent salary, the person that is being well paid and gives it back in reciprocity. it's balanced. This person will show gratitude. They will have control, but they're willing to negotiate. Is how I will put that. Okay? It's could be moving home for some of you. I don't feel like that's a big energy. That's a few of you. There's like this very, very, very big connection here to the um, heart chakra specifically at this time. Okay, so during May, it's going to be a lot of you where you move from being in that solar plexus, that Metapura energy, that I do, to moving into your heart space, your heart chakra, where there's love and there's healing. So a lot of you are going to be moving towards healing from a situation, moving into something else that is actually prosperous, something else that is more acceptable for you, your lifestyle, your alignment, okay? Something more committed. And that's very much so in that Anahata energy. It's very loving, it's very healing. Even towards the end of it, it may be moving more into the throat area, the throat chakra, which is I speak, okay? Vishuddha. Vishuddha. It's the chakra of communication. Towards the end of May, you are very communicative about, I'm done with that, I'm moving to this. That cycle is done. We are done. It could just be actually factually verbalizing that even for some of you. And the Venus house also comes with the Four of Wands card, which is the planet of love and pleasure. Okay? Some of you might need to check where your Venus is at in your chart. That may be significant in your birth chart. If you don't know your birth chart, there's a link in my description. Definitely check that out. Make sure you get yours done because it's important. I know I've been doing some deep dives into mine, and it is awakening. It is very, very, very awakening. All right, let's move into June. June for Aries. June for Aries. Woo. That's left field too. King of Pentacles. Ha ha ha! Oh man. Okay. Mature, successful, could be a businessman, somebody who is very powerful. They generate power, control. They lead a good life. They have planted roots where they're at, okay? That energy, that achievement energy, that confident pride, knowing that they not only did they create success for themselves, but they also create enough to where everyone around them is fucking good, man. This person is definitely coming in. They are definitely coming in. And it pushes you into your crown chakra, which, sorry, no, third eye, awareness. Okay, so it pushes you into the awareness, ajna, I believe is the name for that chakra, but it's the I see chakra, okay? So this person sees you for what you are worth. They understand that you are ready to be rooted, to be stable, to be prosperous. Okay, that person is coming in. Whether that be a new boss or that be a new partner or that means even just a friendship coming in where somebody's like, you know what, I see that. Like you're ready to really do what you need to do to get this done. That's beautiful. Let me help you. What can I do to help? That's the type of things you're going to be hearing from this person. What do you need? What do you need to get it done? Beautiful. Beautiful. Person could be of a high status. They could be quote unquote financially blessed. I feel like this person is extremely successful. It has very little to do with money, though. It has very little to do with money. It's this person's attitude and their business sense. So when they start speaking to you about business, pay attention because they know what they're talking about. They know how to make all of it work. You just have to listen to them. Okay? Two just flopped out. Page of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. We're not going to keep them because they didn't fall on the desk, but That's definitely truth being told. True story. All right, let's do July for Aries spirit. July for Aries. Yeah. Okay, some of you are going to be hitting a burnout in July. Definitely, that is the energy of making foolish choices, perhaps feeling a little lazy, like you need to lay about a little bit, careless or clumsy with things. You might be losing something, dropping things, or, for lack of a better term, kind of half-assed and shit here in July because your perseverance at that point is waned. Okay, that's pushing us right back to that heart chakra where we're like, damn, I've been doing a lot. Been doing a whole lot, and all the shit that I'm pushing for may be hitting stagnation at this point. It could be coming. You may feel like things are stagnant because people are not moving at the same pace you move. They don't. They don't work like you. Okay, not that. That's what I'm gonna say to you. They don't work like you. It could be someone that feels mundane about something. It could be you may be feeling mundane about the routine that you set yourself into at that point by July. Maybe the routine has become mundane. Um, the careless or clumsy energy just could be coming just because you're tired. It's been a long fucking ride at that point. It's been a long ride. You've worked your ass off. You've kept the peace. You've moved towards your abundance and got past the scandalous energy of somebody trying to fuck with your money. And then you had an alignment come in that doesn't work out. And then you have another alignment coming forth with someone who actually knows what the fuck they're doing. But at that point, you're so tired that you just don't know which path is best to choose. So you just kind of sit at the fork of the road, like, because your perseverance is waning at that point. You're just really unsure about how to move this forward or how to make things happen at the pace you want them to happen at. It's a very disheartening energy here in July. And it is kind of a setback, a pushback as far as chakra work wise. Um, could be dealing with a Capricorn. For some of you, it just relates more to the planetary, which is Saturn. Okay, so that's responsibilities and discipline. Definitely losing that momentum that you had at the beginning of the year. By July, you're just tired. You're just tired. Exhausted. Just fucking exhausted. Can I get a clarifier for July? Can I clarify July? What is this stagnation? What is this stagnation? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whew! Judgment, the Nine of Swords reverse. Come now. Oh, baby. Oh. July's gonna be rough. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And also Gemini. I already said Libra, didn't I? Yeah. Gemini or Aquarius. Take what resonates, leave what don't fit for somebody else that needs that message. Okay, this is collective. There's going to be a lot of people here in July that are like, that's not how you do that. And they're passing judgment on how you're doing it. Or you shouldn't be doing that. That's not how you should be living. That you should be doing this instead. Or you're not making enough of this. Or you're not doing enough of that. And you're trying your hardest. And it's just putting you into this extreme anxiety mode. Like borderline PTSD of like losing sleep, crying over stuff, people picking fights with you. But specifically people of higher up places. This could even be like a CPS showing up and being like, you can't live like this. Or it could be like the cops showing up and telling you, no, you cannot do that. You cannot just sit here. You need to move. It could be something as simple as that. Like you could just be sitting in your car and being like, Jesus, what the hell do I do? You know, like, what more can I fucking give at this point? And you're ready to break. And these people show up, but they're not fucking helpful. Whoever this person who is passing judgment, they show up, but they're not fucking helpful. It's like they're blowing the whistle on your own intrusive secondary thought system here. And it instinctively pushes you in that, yeah, I'm done fucking crying. I'm just going to move my car now, thanks. or I'm done thinking about this, I need to pick and choose. Like it pushes you into that, past that anxiety level and into the I need to move energy. It pushes you right into that. I'm done dealing with this shit energy, which is beautiful in its own. I'm just gonna leave those there because I kind of just I personally as an Aries that kind of hits close to home, and that's usually the time of year where I hit that lack of perseverance. So I need to let that message really sit and resonate, which means some of you probably need that too. Definitely. Could be somebody honking a horn, blowing a whistle. Could be a medical staff telling you if you continue to do this, it's going to kill you. You're doing too much. Like, you're not healthy. This isn't healthy. Something to that effect. Take it how it resonates. Okay. We're going to take top. August, we're getting 4 of Pentacles reversed, okay? Obstacles. Okay? Material losses. Letting go of people, places, things, possessions, affairs, sharing of things, generosity that you've been giving in the past, and you're doing it because you have to block something that's coming in, okay? Some of you might be receiving an inheritance, or somebody may be trying to block your inheritance. Someone could be trying to block your pride or block you from being able to passionately move towards something that you wanted to happen. You wanted to fulfill your wishes, and there's something, someone in your way of blocking it, and you're just kind of sitting in that energy of, okay, what is it going to take to overcome this? Like, do I need to make peace with this person and suck up my ego, or do I need to save more money to make this happen so that financially I'm set for this? Do I need to get rid of the old shit, the shit that's not being productive? Like, so people who are being negative, things that do not give you happiness or serve a purpose for you anymore. People that don't show reciprocity, that don't show love, those people are going to have to go here in August, most definitely. Some of you might be going through a little bit of a drinking binge here in August. I would say be careful about how much of your energy you give to that. Specifically, emotionally, you may be getting extremely emotional during those times. So I would watch how much you're drinking in August. Alcohol specifically, okay? It could create someone to have a temper tantrum here with King of Wands. It could also create another obstacle in getting you to where you want to go. Yeah. All right. September. September for Aries. September for Aries. September. September. Woo! Woo! Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. 10 of Cups. What? Oh, this is going to be another roller coaster year, y'all. Damn it. It's okay. It's okay. Come September, it's the 10 of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment. Happy family, happy reunions, domestic happiness with your partner, stability, harmony, security, all coming in. That happily ever after energy is there in September. Like, you finally, like, you get your shit together in August. Like, you revert the power from someone else, put it back into yourself by losing those possessions or those people that are getting too much from you, or creating too much chaos for you to fucking deal with. Like, you're just done. Done. A lot of you could be moving from a city to a more rural area in between August and September, but I do feel like it's just more or less that big happy energy of, I am good here. I am totally good here, because it comes from that root chakra, that absolutely cored out root part of us that's like, this is what I need to do. This will not, this happiness that is coming in, it will come from a change, okay? I just want to get one more clarifier before I confirm or deny that. Security of some kind. Yeah. Yeah. not taking any faiths, not letting anybody use their power to abuse what they're giving or not giving to you. That creates an Ace of Pentacles for you, which makes it King of Wands situation, pushing you into that Ten of Cups. Okay, so that's definitely standing in your power, knowing your fucking worth, and making sure that people understand, like, I'm not going to do that. If you want me to walk through that gate and you want me to be prosperous with you, if you want me to do what you're asking me to do, then you need to fucking make it reciprocated. You want me to work harder? Pay me better. You want me to have more hours? Provide me with, if I do more now, that I can do less later. So maybe extra PTO time, or this could be maybe like even a partner being in that energy of, oh hey, I need you to pick up your part of the bills. I got laid off, and you're like, okay, well that's fair enough. But when you go back to work, the bills are on you. Fair enough, fair enough. And in September, we push back into that very happy, 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 happy energy. So that's just reciprocation coming from the upper effort that's already been put forth. Okay. October for Aries. Almost wanted to come out. You might be changing your mind a lot coming into October, or not really sure where to positively put things moving forward from that point. Like you're just kind of in this happy zone where you're just like, everything's all good. Yeah. And we get a tower. Flipped right over it. Yep. Probably the end of September moving into October, we definitely get a tower moment, which is trauma, tragedy, collapse, divorce, changes, just very sudden changes without alternatives. Okay. The Hanged Man reversed and the Three of Swords. Yeah, it definitely could be related to a breakup or a disappointment. Some sort of false prophecy or a failure. Or somebody has a lack of limits or a lack of direction. Maybe perhaps it's your lack of direction, because once you reach that Ten of Cups, you're just kind of like, ta-da, yay, everything's happy and good. Everything changes all the time. Nothing can remain perfectly happy all the time. There's always going to be something that comes in, okay? This could be someone with a lack of perspective, or it could be someone who is suffering a whole lot that brings a tower in. So maybe this is like a family member moving in because they had a bad habit, or they failed to do something, or they had a lack of limits or a lack of direction somehow or some way, and they need a little bit of help. Like this person could be having to file for, they could be, someone's filing divorce papers, somebody's hitting bankruptcy, somebody's in danger of things collapsing around them. They could be at a loss for their career, a loss of a business even. It's like extremely unhappy, anguished, conflictual energy that's coming towards you in October. So just be mentally prepared for that. Like everything's going to feel good gravy for a minute, and then it's shit's going to hit the fan again in October. Okay? I don't feel that that has a whole lot to do with you. I feel like this has a whole lot to do with, and this person is going to need help with the healing. I do feel like there's a whole lot towards their IC energy, their third eye here, where they're going to be awakening to what it is that's causing their own towers. Like, and it could be you that plants that seed for them, just letting them know, hey, if you're drinking all the fucking time, you're not going to make a good partner for most people unless they drink all the time too. But if you're both absorbing in that devil energy and those addictions, then at some point or another, the control is removed from you and given to someone else, because you put yourself in vulnerable positions, or you spent too much money and can't pay your bills, or you're spending too much time somewhere else and the partner gets frustrated, or things at home don't get done because you're too busy partying. Like there's something that will sever that control. Like you may be in control of your habit for a while, but if you do it in abundance, that addiction will break everything around you. This could be somebody realizing that fighting it out with your partner is not a good idea. Maybe there's a domestic now. This could be it could be somebody's house catching fire and like nobody's really at fault, but it's like a crisis moment. Maybe somebody had like an accident or an emergency at their home and they need somewhere to stay for a while and you have to help them out. It's like a very sudden change. It could definitely have to do with family, with that being the Ten of Cups next to the Tower. It could be your family that needs your help, a sibling, or your children. Yeah. All right. November. November for Aries. I heard mudslide. Mudslide. That could be the drink, or maybe somebody had a mudslide and that's why they need to move. Something. Just saying. Alright. November, we're getting the High Priestess reversed. Somebody with some hidden intentions, hidden decisions that they're trying to make, or they're just plain out ass manipulative. I can't even talk right. Yeah. This person could be very prejudiced or very thoughtless in how they speak to people. It could just mean a delay for some of you. Okay? So it's that energy of something coming in and telling you it's not worth doing if you're not going to do it right. It's not going to specifically make you happy, but there could be hidden things that you don't know or understand that someone else does, or maybe they've experienced it before and they know there's hidden costs or there's hidden manipulations that are done to make you have to pay out more or to delay things to make things less achievable. This person knows a lot about what they're talking about. This could just be somebody who's like very fanatic. But they have like a huge intolerance towards things that are not fair or are not equal. I don't feel like they're coming in to do anything bad. I feel like they're not going to let anybody through. They're a delay, a stall, a block of some kind. Can I clarify that? Spirit, can we clarify the High Priestess? Can we clarify the High Priestess? Why is she reversed? The Star. Yeah. This person may be scared that you're going to outshine them, or perhaps that you will gain more knowledge than they have. This person could be extremely religious, extremely faithful to what they do. They may be like passive aggressive as well, or actually physically try to fight you or fight someone else because they feel like they should be top of the tower, and it hurts them emotionally when people don't come in balance with them. They'd rather, fight with you for 2 hours and still not come to an agreement than to give it no effort at all. They want to align with you, but they have no reason to partner with you, if that makes sense. Hopefully it did. That's really fast. I'm sorry. I hope you kept up. Shit. All right. December. December for Aries. Windy. I just heard wind. Windy. Very windy. Could be a lot of wind. Somebody could be having ear problems in December. Maybe like an earache or an ear infection of some sort. Problems with hearing. Maybe you're around something that's loud. December. Ooh. Okay. The Fool. Adventure, innocence, free spirit, spontaneous travel, even for some of you. Definitely originality. Could be somebody just feeling very youthful at that time. A lot of you could be celebrating with family, could be traveling home to celebrate with family for the holiday season. Could just be you getting into that spontaneous energy. Maybe you go on vacation instead of going home for the holidays, and you decide to just spontaneously go do something else, perhaps in a warmer climate, doing something that makes you happier. Be careful about how much carelessness you do around that time. Make sure that you have a well thought out plan for what it is you're planning on doing. The adventure you plan on going on, definitely absorb in that free spirit, that originality of, this is what I'm gonna do. Whatever makes me happy right now, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. Because everybody else around me at this point is just old. They're old, they're negative, they're passive, they're just no. Could be putting yourself in a pretty, and I said windy, and on this card, there's trees are being blown over. You could be going somewhere where there's rolling plains. I heard moors. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely putting yourself in a more sketchy situation than you realize. Please, please, please make sure that your plan is well thought out, well planned, well maintained, okay? So, like, make sure you're checking in with family members to let them know where you're at. Make sure that your bookings are still good. Make sure that you're not planning things a long time ahead of time. Make sure that you're actively communicating with the source of the plan, okay? So that's like making sure that you're booking at your hotel or the place you're staying is good, or making sure your guide is still available at those times, making sure that they're still healthy and able to take you where you need to go. Things like that are going to be really important for that. Because jumping into that full energy, like, that ain't nothing to be fucking played around with, okay? Like, you're going to have a good time, and it's that big energy of maybe, might be. In December, you're just kind of free for all, getting at it. Definitely some of you are traveling. Some of you might be adopting, like, a small animal. Can I clarify December? What is this pool? Woo. Yeah. 8 of Cups. Some of you might just be, like, packing up and just leaving. Like, you've just had enough. You have just had enough. You're just like, yeah, you definitely need to have a plan, okay? Like, don't just be like, I'm just gonna fill this car with gas and I'm gonna just go till it don't go no more, and fuck everything, I'm leaving it behind. That's kind of the energy that's coming from this. So please just be cautious with that, okay? Because the full energy can lead you into some trouble here, and you've already dealt with the tower in the last 90 days there, plus somebody else that was coming in trying to manipulate and block you and delay you. Like, you're just done waiting. Some of you might just be like moving forth with, you know what, fuck it. If they can't get it done, I'm gonna go fucking do it. No problem with making you go do it. Just make sure that you're able to actually do what you're planning to do. Okay, so make sure that there's a plan of action. And maybe even a plan B. Okay? Please. For me, for you. Okay? Okay. Alright. We're done clarifying those. Let's get an advice card, and then we're going to pull a Sacred Destiny Oracle card as well for you guys and get the reading for those. 2024 Spirit, what is the advice? What is the advice for 2024 for Aries? What is the advice for Aries 2024? Advice for Aries. That was quick. Yeah, okay. Jira, challenges or obstacles. Okay, they're both oranges and yellows and golds. Beautiful. Beautiful, prosperous, harvestful energy here. Jira is beautiful. Could be a year. So that could mean this is your year. This is the proper time for you to make changes, to move towards things that are prosperous, things that create a harvest, things that are peaceful, things that give you a reward, mentally, physically, emotionally reward you. That's what you're looking for. There's going to be challenges or obstacles in your way. You are capable of overcoming them with proper timing. Okay, 2024 is going to be really about timing for you, Aries, especially when we're going through those lull periods where there's going to be good and bad and good and bad and good and bad. To pull yourself out of bad, you have to put in the effort and the work to move towards the good. So you have to maintain that courage for this year. Make sure that you're being appreciative, putting in that hard work, paying it forward, positive thinking towards yourself and towards others, but also making sure that you're not being so generous that you're just giving it away for free, okay? Standing up for yourself this year could be very positive for you on many months here, okay? Just make sure that you're not being way out of line aggressive, and you're not putting yourself into a form of disgrace, okay? Don't abuse your power. Don't argue with people. Don't disgrace or shame yourself in the process. Okay. Let's get a Sacred Destiny message. Sorry, I did not have these cards out and prepared, guys. You guys are my guinea pigs. I always do Aries first because we're the babies of the zodiacs, and I don't know, you guys, oh God, you guys just take stuff a lot better than other signs. So, here we go. All right. Sacred Destiny cards. Denise Lynn is the producer of these cards. Oh, goodness. I need to get it together, good Lord. I am silly tonight. I've not had enough coffee today, clearly. Alright. We're getting it together, though. I promise. I promise. This is serious stuff. This is a whole year's read. This is serious business, Spirit. What's going on for Aries 2024? What advice do we have? What oracle messages apply for Aries 2024? Whew. Forgiveness. Oh, what a pretty card. I'm so excited. Okay, Sorry, I'll show it to you in just a second. Let me pull it up in the book here so I can read while you guys gander. See if I can't get it to focus a little better here. There we go. Okay, forgiveness. Sunset glow. As the sun sinks behind the horizon and the reds and oranges turn to the lavenders and deep purples of the ensuing night, the day is complete. Sunset signifies that a new cycle has begun. As each star emerges into the velvet sky, we enter a realm of the dark unknown, where magic and even the mystery of life itself seems to shimmer above us. To be regretting that the day is done is to miss the glory of the starry heavens above. It is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you had a pattern or a reoccurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to reoccur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and cleanly let go of the hold that the past has on you. The past is gone, and it's okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. Y'all, legitly, I could have just pulled that card and we could have skipped all 12 months. That all adds up. Damn. Thank you, Spirit. Lord, y'all need to forgive. Forgive yourselves, let it go. Forgive everybody else, let it go. Forgive things that go awry on the path, let it go. Move forward, move forward. Those challenges and those obstacles, they're there to prove yourself, okay? Proper timing. Promoting peace. Being the light bringer, you know? Making sure that you're courageous enough to do what you're setting out to do. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, Aries, those are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share. Feel free to subscribe, leave comments. If you'd like a personal reading, my email is in the description box below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.